All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. While you were talking, I was busy calculating the money. So 480 million every year. Once we hit a community size of 2 million persons, with each person referring at least 15 passengers, and those 15 passengers travel twice every year at a rate of 200 euro per travel. Did I get that right?
You get that right, yeah.
Okay, great. So it's very doable. Most of us who are already traveling, we know the average ticket is about $100 or 100 euro for a local flight. The international flight, of course, is higher. So the numbers are nice. Safari already has about 600,000 people, between 550 and 600,000, I'm told. So to get into 2 million is just a stone throw. It's not far from where we are already. Then most of these community members, like you said, have relations, friends who are already traveling, but they're not getting reward in Evinok. They're not getting reward in the new technology product, coming out of the blockchain. And
Yeah,
so
let's say me something to the reward program, please. Probably missed. This is a reward program which is not connected to one or another operator. So this is something decentralized. So you will get the reward if you fly with the Emirates. You will get the rewards if you fly with an African airline, you will with an Australian airline, American airline. There's no difference. You will always get the reward only using the VOO app. So we will have all these airlines integrated in our app, so you can book each airline all over the world. There's no difference. And the special thing is, if you, for example, have a miles and more program, let's say with the Lufthansa, you will get also the miles and more bonus miles, yeah, and the VOO reward. So we're just one layer on top, and we are not touching everything. It's just one on top, and you will get it. So this is something. This is a reward program for the whole industry, not for one operator, for the whole industry. And this is something game changing.
Fantastic. There are questions. I will allow the questions come in one after the other. Christy will help us do that. Christy, are you there? But let me take you on what you just said. So from what you present, it appears you don't have a competition from where you stand.
We have no competition at the moment.
Fantastic. So what that means is every airline will come to you because you already accepting the royalty program they already have, but you're creating an additional layer for them. Is that correct?
This is correct. They do not need to come to us. We just you can buy all the data from all the airlines outside. There are some operators selling all this information and data, and we have a contract to this so-called general distribution system. There's companies like Amadeus, yeah, if you know the name, and you can make a deal, and we already closed the contract with this operator, so we have the data. Important thing is we also have a so-called IATA, there's an International Airline Association, yeah, and you need a license, and if you have the license, you are allowed to print the ticket. So if you use the VOO app in the future, you will already get the ticket. So you will not be transferred then to the airline operator. No, that's not the case. You will directly get ticket out of the VOO app. So this is a one-stop shop, and you will get the reward from our side, and you will get the reward from Emirates. Yeah. So, but we do not need to ask them. So this is an automatic process.
Yeah.
This is running. Yeah.
This is massive, guys. So we don't have a competitor right now. We keep the earlier existing royalty program that the airlines already have. But once they subscribe to us at VOO, we create them on our system and offer our own royalty point overriding theirs. So theirs are running at their level. Ours is running at a higher level on a decentralized blockchain, guys, without a competitor at this time. And if you buy 18 VOO hubs from your Sapphire backend, you qualify to be a shareholder if you submit those 18 hubs to the shareholder pool that's like another form of staking. You close it for a period of time, and for that period of time, you keep it. It will be minting for you, but you also get extra shareholding benefit for keeping it in-house. And for every time the VOO app is used to book flights, please, this is the most important point. For every time the VOO app is used to book a flight, you create value for Evinoc, because the royalty is generated by that exercise. And the VOO is working with Evinoc. So the Evinoc is like, if you ask me, it's like the layer one of the business, whereby the VOO is what provides a service to us as passengers, while the Evinoc is the reward, token, as it were. Okay, so let me open the house for the questions, with your permission. Christy, are you there? A lady will help us ask, read out the questions on the comment box. There are a lot of questions there, actually, but we promise to answer the questions, yes. Christy, are you there?
All right. Okay, the first is, how does the VOO referral program work? Is it the same with Sapphire in terms of generational levels? That's the first question.
Where's this question? I didn't get the counter notification. Can you? Where's it?
Okay, it says, how does the VOO referral program work? Is it the same thing with the Sapphire generational program?
I do not know what's the Sapphire generational.
Okay, I will explain. The VOO referral, is it a direct referral? As in, if I refer somebody, call that person Anthony. Anthony buys the ticket. If Anthony registers and refer, let's say, Timothy.
Okay. No, it's only one level.
Great.
It's not a pyramid. It's only one level. Yeah. So we are not. This is a different story. So we are separated. So everyone is not connected to the hierarchy of the Sapphire. So this is totally free. Yeah. So it's just on you. So these are your people, and you can build your crew however you want. It's a one level referral program.
Okay, thank you. So guys, I hope you got it. One level referral program, you and your crew only. There's no second level.
There's no second level.
Yes, and Sapphire community, this is designed for the Sapphire community persons. So you can go crazy on this on your own. Okay, next question.
Okay, Jonah Moses is asking, what's the connection between VOO and Zenic?
Yeah, I can explain. VOO is using the Zenic Smart Chain. So, and why are we using the Zenic Smart Chain? Because of the speed of the Smart Chain and the fees of the Smart Chain. So you have to imagine that when you're paying out a reward, and we would be, for example, on the Ethereum blockchain, and you need to pay a fee of $10 for one transaction, and the reward is only $7, you will suffer a loss of $3. So this doesn't work. So we are not able to run this reward program on a smart chain, which is expensive. So this is the reason why we choose the Zenic Smart Chain, because of the fees and of the speed and on the possible volume on transactions they can handle with the smart chain. The second thing is that each time we are doing a transaction, and this is very important to understand, because we are a project running on the smart chain. Each time we are doing a transaction, we will do this transaction on the Zenic Smart Chain, and then we are burning a Zenic coin for doing this. Yeah, so we are driving all the time the value of the Zenic project in the background, because we are using this infrastructure. So, and this is important. So this is also the power of the community. We will also positively influence the value of the whole ecosystem, the whole Zenic ecosystem. Yeah. So this is the connection between this, because we are only one of the projects running, but the better we are doing our job, the better for the Zenic infrastructure, for the value of the Zenic coin.
Yeah, thank you for that explanation. You know, the value of a smart chain, whether Zenic Smart Chain, whether Ethereum Smart Chain, whether Tron Smart Chain, is dependent on the transactions on it, that happens on it. Because for every transaction, there's a gas fee, there's a transportation fee, there's a cost for that transaction, and the cost is paid in Zenic. And the choice for Zenic, because of Zenic, is cheap. Transportation cost is cheap and it's fast. So I hope that settles that, yes. So that's the relationship, the person that has the question. Okay, next question, Christy.
Next question is from Elizabeth. She says, why do we use Ethereum gas fee to claim our Avinoc minted token? Why are we not using Zenic coins?
We will, yes, fair question. We still miss the swap between the Avinoc ERC20 token to the Avinoc SEN20 token, because we migrated already. So there will be a mechanism in the Nomo app where you can swap the ERC20 token directly to the Avinoc SEN20 token, and then you do not need the Zenic coin, because the Avinoc SEN20 is running on the Zenic smart chain, and then we have the low fees also for this claiming. This is not in my team, because development of this is connected to Nomo development team, and they promised me that this swap should be implemented in September. So then everything should be working fine on that side also.
Okay, thank you. The person that asked the question, I hope you got it. There's a swap that will take place in September, as promised by the programmers. And by that time, all minted Avinoc tokens that came from Ethereum will now have a way to swap it to the Zenic smart chain equivalent. And from that time going forward, you don't need Ethereum again to do a transaction. But before then, you will need it, because that swap hasn't taken place. And it's a programmer's delay. We're expecting it this September, as promised. Okay, next question, Chris.
Okay, the next question is from Mary. She says, is there any limits to the number of crew members?
No, the more the better.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
but so long as it's only one generation, direct referral.
Yeah,
So,
but we have a limit in our back office of the Woo Travel, because it's only 500 people, but we will change this. Yeah, so we will make it possible just for the calculator, so you can add much people as you want, and the more the better for you, because you can really create a huge value of rewards if you have a huge team. And let's say if you're an influencer, yeah, and you would bring in, I don't know, 50,000 people using Woo app, you're highly appreciated doing this. So please, yeah, don't wait for it, just do it. Yeah. And yeah. No, please go. Just keep pushing. Yeah.
nice one. So there are no limits. The current
No
limit is 500, but it will be extended to no limits.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
next
us,
question.
the sky is the limit. Yeah.
The more the merrier. Okay, next question, please.
Okay, next question is from Sally. She says, can the token be used to pay for flight tickets?
Of course. Yes.
Okay.
Any flight, sorry, any flight, as in any flight that is participating in the VOO program, right?
On our app. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, we have the crypto payment solution implemented, and you can pay with Avinoc token, with the Woo token, with Ethereum, with Bitcoin, or in dollar or in euro. So what do you want? Free choice.
Great. Next question.
Okay, next question is from Ray Power. He says, how can local airlines participate regionally to be on the Woo project?
Good
Yeah,
question.
that's a good question. Because I'm sure that we are not able to onboard with this contract we have closed at the moment all the local airlines. So I would suggest if there are some interest onboarding local airlines, we can do this directly, so that we are directly connected to these airlines as an operator. to bring the data on our marketplace. This is the same we are doing for the business aviation. We have our APIs, yeah, to the ERP system of the operators, so we know their live data. So, and this would be the same to the local airlines, and this is not that difficult. So we just would connect our marketplace to the system of the airline, and then we have the data, and then they are on. So there's no problem. But I guess this will be a workaround, because I guess they will not be in this overall general distribution system. Probably they are, I do not know. We just need to check with the team, but this is possible to solve. So this is just work.
Okay, thank you. This is possible, so we'll follow up on it.
Sure.
All right, so Repa, we'll follow up on this subsequent discussions with him.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Every other person that is interested in that, there will be a follow-up on that. Okay,
Great.
Next question, please.
Okay, someone is asking, when is the VU token showing on our minting at the back office?
I should already work, I guess. So normally you should see this. I'm not sure. I need to check, but I got the information that this is already working. I will check. The minting process already started, so no worries. This is working in the background, but I will check with the development team from Scenic, Sophia, whether it's already implemented that you can see this. I will check. But it is already working, so you will lose nothing. It's just not shown. Yeah.
Okay, next question. We'll check it out before the end of the meeting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will check. I will check.
Okay, Chidebere is asking a similar question. I think it's been responded to. Said, I procured VU Hub for 2 months, close to 2 months. It has not started minting. What could be the reason?
No, the meeting already started. So if it's not working, then there is an issue. But I'm sure, because this is a in-house meeting, and when they start, then it is started. So otherwise we can check. If you can give me the detailed information, I can just directly ask the team, or you have to ask the support over there. Yeah, but normally it should work, yeah, because meeting started, I guess, 2 weeks, two weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, it started already.
Okay, next question.
That'll be all for now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a question if I could share the presentation. Sure, I can share the presentation, no worries. So if you need to work with the slides, you can do this. Lorenzo, I would suggest that I will send the presentation over to you, and you are then able to share the slides for interested people. And I give you probably some additional one. I will send you a PDF file, so the content is still the same, it's not changing. So this is important, but no problem. I will share it.
Okay, once I receive it, I will share to all the team leaders.
Yes, please. I appreciate it if you use it.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I think if there are no more questions, that means we're able to do justice in just about an hour or thereabout.
Okay,
So,
I will check. I can see not showing on my end. It's not showing on our meeting app. Okay, I will check these guys. I will ask the responsible people in the development why it's not showing. Okay.
Okay, so do we assume that all the questions have been asked? Okay, so can we have two of our leaders speak? So please, if you're a leader in the house who would like to speak, maybe we can take 10 minutes to do that. Probably want to give a vote of thanks, or you want to ask a question, or you want to confirm any information. This is the time to do that before we let our guests to go. Ambassador Light, are you there? Ene, are you there? Other leaders, I don't know their name, please forgive me. But if you want to speak, please, this is the time. Unmute yourself or you raise your hand. And Christy will unmute you and you speak so that we don't keep our guests for too long. Comrade Sam, are you there? Itwin, are you there? Amara, are you there? These are people I know. So no disrespect, please. If you want to speak, this is the time.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Gernot. It was a good meeting with you in Dubai last year.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic what you're bringing to us. Just like Lorenzo said, we don't usually get those opportunities where we meet those behind the brains of a project, and they are sharing their visions and also giving you an opportunity to join. Of course, this spans the prospect regarding what this industry or what this project can do to the industry in the next 3, 4, 5 years. It's just for us to wait and then we get to see it. So once again, thank you for being part of Zenic blockchain, and thank you for giving us the opportunity for us to partner with you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks for all your efforts. Yeah, and you're doing all the great job. Yeah, doing your community, and yeah, thank you. Thanks for your trust. Really appreciate it.
Okay, Comrade Sam, your hand is up. Is James in class? King James, are you here? Comrade Sam, over to you, please.
All right, thank you very much, Lorenzo, and our able CEO. It's actually a pleasure for me in this meeting tonight. For me, I think what I've heard tonight just kind of ginger us to do more, and we've just been able to understand better what VU and Avinoc has for the whole world and the whole community in general. For me, hearing from the CEO tonight, I feel as if I can just be the first to purchase the 18 full hubs or 14 full node hubs and be part of this project. I love this. More grace to the CEO, and I hope that this meeting will continue again over and over again. My sincere appreciation for this. Lorenzo, you are too much. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you, Comrade Sam.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, but Gernot, there's a request. I've received it twice. If we can make this meeting a bit more regular, how regular will be convenient for you?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, monthly, for example, or every 2 weeks?
Yeah, we need to check how many people we can bring in. So this is up to you. If we can move the people into the call, then I'm available. So yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that. Thanks for the promise. Okay, Christopher, you're next. Christopher, you raise your hand up. Christopher Nokie.
Yeah, thank you, Lorenzo. I mean, the whole ecosystem is being something else. And from my part here in Ghana, I think that all the questions that we have been asking from the blockchain, and then with respect to Sapphire and all that, is answered. And so we just need people who are ready to get this whole set.
We lost you, Christopher. Okay, so we lost Christopher. We hope he comes back. Okay, who else would like to speak before we round up? Still have 5 minutes. I saw Elizabeth raise his hand. Elizabeth Obot, can you unmute yourself and speak?
Yes. Good evening, Lorenzo. This is absolutely amazing. You know, when we had these projects in our Sapphire back office, we were like, are they bringing more project, everyday project? We've now finished with Zenic coin. Now they're bringing VU and Avinoc and the rest. We never knew that this is going to be the game changer for us. This is indeed massive. Thank you so much for bringing this the CEO on board. It's an eye-opener for us. I think Like I keep telling my people, the more you walk, the more you eat. Get on board and begin to make your money. Thank you so much. I hope one of these days you will also bring on board the CEO of Regardless, because that is another program that we don't really understand. Nobody has really told us about this Regardless. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, your observation is taken.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'll reach out to the Regardless CEO. He's bereaved that the earthquake that happened in Turkey affected him at the family level. So that also accounted for why there's some slowdown. But he has recovered now. So we'll reach out to him also. Also Tupan as well. But for now, we have Evinok. Yes, we have Evinok and VU. Let's deal with that. So Elizabeth, your suggestion is taken. We'll work on it. Okay, so we still have, who else would like to speak? We have 2 minutes. In the absence of a response, Ambassador Lat, are you there?
Yeah, Lorenzo, it is well. I can agree with me to you. Yeah, again, how are you? Longest time.
Hello. Hello.
A bit of time, you're welcome. I really lost track of the time because I just came in. I thought I missed at the time, so I've missed quite a number of the discussion tonight. And I believe everything is great. And the other question I would have asked, I think that's been answered. We're looking forward to the synchronization of all the swapping, the readiness of the swap of the ECROS 20 and the Zen 20. So that is actually very worrisome to a whole lot of our people in Africa. They've been really disturbing us. Yeah. I wanted to call you on that, but since my brother told me there was going to be a meeting, I said, okay, there was no need disturbing you on that on your inbox. So I thank God you've answered that. I hope that stays the September, as you said. I hope the programmers delay it not further. That will really be massive because that has also affected even the Avinok, maybe the upward trend in the marketplace. Thanks so much for being available to us to talk with us, for the African team. We'll keep doing our best. So thank God the software will be ready this month. So I'm just talking holistically everything. Yeah, thank you.
Unfortunately, I do not have it in my hands. But this is the latest information I got. That the swap will be ready in September. So I'm waiting hard for it also. As I said, I'm responsible for our project, and this is an infrastructure provided by a Scenic team with the Nomo app, and it's not on me. But I'm not blaming. So we need to solve this topic, and I'm pushing all the time. So hopefully we will solve this in September. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lorenzo, God bless you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Ambassador.
You're welcome.
But for everybody listening, we know programming takes time. We know there could be little hitches here and there, but we also know that we have one of the fastest blockchain projects in the world as we speak, backed by the government and the laws of Dubai. So that's solid for Zenic. And that's why a lot of good heads like Evinok and VU find it necessary to leave the second biggest blockchain project, Ethereum, to come to Zenic. That's a big one. And you can see from the countenance of our host today, or our guest, you can see we have the privilege of having geniuses in their own industry, geniuses in their own specialization, making it easy for us to co-own companies that are leading in their space globally. That's a rare privilege. I want to thank VU and Evinok for doing that. But there's one question here. Maybe somebody should help us do their mathematics. Say the 18 hub that will qualify one as a shareholder of VU. How much is it in euro? If we were to do a rough calculation, can somebody help us do that calculation? I think one Evinok hub is selling for 1,800 at the back end, if I'm correct.
Yeah, this is the full node, and you can use also add-ons. So actually I didn't do the math for the 18 hub. There's a package of 16 already in the back office, and you can add 2, and then you reach the 18 hub. I'm sorry, I didn't check. So I guess it's about 30K something.
Okay, about 30K plus euro.
I think
okay,
so.
that can easily be done. You can go to the back and check the price for one VU hub. I think I remember it's about 1,008, not exact. And like you said, if you are doing add-on, it's a little cheaper by 300 euro less.
Yeah,
so
I guess it's about 30K euro.
Okay, about 30K roughly. So those who asked that question, remember the 30K is in euro. Okay, so that'll be it. Yeah.
But as I told you, we do not care whether this is one account with the 18 hub, but behind this account there could be a crowd of people. So this does not mean that it's only for one people. So you can organize yourself, and create together one account, and you have a system in the background. So it could be 10 people, 100 people. So this is up to the community how they want to organize this, but everything is open. So I guess you're creative enough to solve these things. Yeah. So
I like that flexibility.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so we have to round up. I want to thank Mr. Genot for giving us his time and his expertise, and for providing the shareholders pool. We want to thank the Sapphire community for being so excellent so they can attract good businesses and innovators like Evinok and VU. We want to thank Zenik and Ramzik for giving the platform to attract important projects like this in our ecosystem. So we have enough diversification across industries, and aviation is a big one, because the turnover in aviation is bigger than that of automobile and pharmaceutical industry combined every year in, year out is bigger. And you heard it from the MD that we don't have competition. And from this September, the programmers have promised that the swap will be launched. So what are we waiting for, my guys? Let's go and do the needful. So I want to thank everyone who attended, and we'll get back to Mr. Genot on the next meeting. So we want to make this more regular, and also reach out to possibly other MDs whose projects are tokenized on the Sapphire ecosystem. So Mr. Genot, do you have any last wish before we close the door?
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for the chance to talk to you and to get directly in contact to answer all your questions. I really appreciate this, because we need to be in contact with our community to better understand everything, if we're doing the right things or the wrong things. So this is important to understand what's going on outside. And if I would have some wishes, I would really love when we can repeat this and reaching out to more people who are interested in our projects. And this would be great if you can really move the people. And what we are doing is that we, as I told at the beginning, we have a vision to provide a solution to all the people in the world, and not only for some privileged people. So for all the people in the world, to make something better, and easier and more fair, more transparent, because there are enough things outside which cannot offer this, and we try to do our best to make the world a little bit better on our side, and in the favor of the people outside. So I would love if we can reach more and more people outside, and I'm here, just ask me, and be part of it, and have fun a little bit, play a little bit with our program. So it's something, you can have some fun, and you can profit in the future. And I guess that's what we can do, and we love what we do, and the more people trusting us, the more we love what we do. So that's easy.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I think your wish tallies with the wish of many of us. We want to be part owners of big companies, not just end users. And you have given us that opportunity. Okay, so if you are new here, please contact the person through whom you saw this video. The person will get you a link on how to join VU. Don't try to do it by yourself. You need mentors, you need guidance, you need to be invited to a meeting like this when he's holding. So it's important you pass through the leadership through whom you came here. All right. That's how these businesses like this work now in the world. It works through a community. Somebody invited you here. So ask the person, where's the link with which I can join VOO? Where's the link with which I can buy into the ownership of VOO? They talked about Evinoc. How can I get Evinoc? So all those will be given to you by the person through whom you saw this video. So that's how it works, or through whom you are invited to this meeting. And next time, maybe Mr. Winter is coming, we'll invite you again. He has made 2 promises. We'll have a follow-up meeting for local airlines who want to key into this ownership of private jet owners and all that. That will be a separate meeting when they will have something to bring to the table. And then the second one is expanding this community of users. Remember, we're in pre-launch. Pre-launch means taking early position before the thing goes public. That's what we mean by pre-launch. So we have the opportunity to be part of history. Remember, Uber happened many, many years ago. And today, Uber price is about $40 the last time I checked on the stock market. Okay. We have Bolt. We have Airbnb. These are technology products. They don't own any real estate at Airbnb, I'm told. Uber doesn't officially own any taxi, but it's connecting passengers to owners of taxi. The same thing with Evinoc that owns VOO. You know, Evinoc is the company that owns VOO, even the same management. So they've taken that story to the aviation industry. They don't need to own their own aircraft, but they need to have a link using technology to connect the passenger with the owner of the aircraft, be they private jet, be they business aviation, be they commercial, local or international flight. And as we speak, mark today's date, according to the MD of Evinoc, where we operate, there is no competition as of today. So you can take that to the bank and ask yourself, how many businesses do you have a chance to own where there's no competition? And you have a genius in the industry to lead you. You have the laws of Dubai making this legal. You have Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority of the UAE with headquarters at World Trade Center in Dubai to regulate the activities that comes out of virtual assets. Okay, so we can't have it better than this, and you have opportunity to be a shareholder if you buy up to 18 hubs. Apart from all the other advantages, you know, each hub will be minting the VOO token for you for a certain number of years, between 8 and 10 years, most of it would have been minted. So you are in good time to take advantage of it right now before it goes public. So my name is Lawrence Enebili. I've coordinated this meeting on behalf of other Sapphire African leaders, some of whom have already spoken and some are silent. And also on behalf of a team of investors that go by the name Genius Investors. So thank you, Mr. Agenot, for spending time with us. We'll get back to you to follow up. I will expect the slide as promised, then I'll send to our team leaders. The video will be, the replay will be made available to team leaders as well. So that by the time we're calling you the next time, people will know the value they are coming to interact with. Thank you too for being patient to answer all the questions. We appreciate it. Okay, so on behalf of all of us, Christy, can you give a thank you and you close the class? Christy, are you there?
I'm here.
Ladies like to be heard. So please briefly so that we leave.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Gernot, for all the information you gave to us. This is mind-blowing and it's really eye-opening to see how much value we have in our hands. I just want to sincerely thank you for opening our eyes, and I encourage all the African Sapphire community to take advantage. This is the time to get to work, to build our communities, to expand this project and also benefit from it. We are so much in good time, and I hope we make the best out of it. On behalf of Genius Investors, I want to thank everyone that made it here. It's a pleasure to host this, and we hope to have you join us next time.
Okay, bye everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.